Fantastic. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming. This is the first time we've done this at GenCon. I have done it at PAX Oz in Melbourne, and it was a huge success and a lot of fun. So if you've got a bit of imagination and some willingness to call out some stupid ideas, then we could have a really good time. Yay! I think we've got the right idea going already. I am Ben Looms. I'm the guy who made the Syrinscape thing, which you were hearing. All the noise and the crashes and the thunders. And I'm having a great show here today. We have an amazing lineup of players. This is a Dicestormer event, so normally I have several Dicestormers playing with me. Check us out on YouTube and you'll see that. But for today's one, we have an amazing celebrity panel, including Adrian Swartout, who is the CEO and owner of GenCon.
Welcome.
So you can blame her for the entire thing.
Thank her.
Excellent. Yeah. Yay. Chris Pramus is president of Green Ronin Games. You might have publishing. You might have heard of them. Pull your mic in front of you, Chris, so we can hear you.
Hello.
Yay. And of course, we have James Jacobs, creative director of Paizo. James wrote my favourite module in the world, in large part, Red Hand of Doom, which I'm almost willing to kill one of my players in my current team because he's the only one who played it in the previous gaming group, so I think I'll have to murder him so I can run it again. And wait, no. Jeremy Land is the guy who copes with the massive torrent of Pathfinder rules and gets it all working in Hero Lab for a lone wolf, so give him a round of applause. Pull your mic closer as well. Fantastic. So we're going to basically have just a 45-minute game in front of you. The idea is that you completely stuff us up. You make ridiculous suggestions. I'm going to give you sort of the decision-making at various different points, and we all get to try and cope. We've brought 4 characters here, and I'm going to get each of the players to introduce their characters in order. And then while they're describing their character, I'd like you to think of a personality trait which we can apply on top of their description, so the less well it fits, the better. And also perhaps what they would be choosing to wear to the wedding that we're all attending today. So would you like to start, Adrian?
My character is...
Whoop, is your mic on? Can we hear? No, there's no sound.
Talk really loud.
Can you hear that? Share your mic. How
There we go. Great, the two people are losing their voice. My character is a fighter, and it's Mr. Bosco Bombay. And he's your typical class fighter. He's kind of a lug. He's not too bright, but boy, does he love birds.
Birds. Excellent. It's good, lovely that today's wedding is in an outdoor setting, which is great. So the birds might come into it. So can someone holler out a personality trait to add on to the top of that?
Conspiracy nut. Extreme counterance.
A conspiracy nut I liked. Yeah, conspiracy nut. I knew you were going to say that. That's just typical, really.
It's a conspiracy.
That's right, yeah. And what has Mr. Bosco decided to wear to the wedding today? A lime green tutu. I'll be kind to say that's on the outside of your armour.
Yay.
I guess it would be kinder to say it's on the inside of the armour, but yeah, no, definitely on the outside. Fantastic. A lime green tutu. And conspiracy. Excellent. Go for it, Chris.
All right. Hey, I'm playing Einar Vollenson. I am a human wizard. I'm an embittered ex-henchman who spent many years lugging everyone else's bullshit until finally I blackmailed the party's wizard into teaching me magic. And now I'm on my own.
You've graduated. That's
yes.
fantastic. Excellent. And a personality trait for Aymar.
Flatulent.
Flatulent, yes!
What did I ever do to you? Seriously.
You've got to make your fireballs somehow, don't you?
Yeah.
Material component.
See my party tricks.
And what has Aymar chosen to wear to the wedding? He said... A bikini! Yes!
It's Einar with an N.
Einar. I could really get stuck into mispronouncing that name now. Okay.
That's okay. Everyone mispronounces my actual last name.
Yes, that's right.
so-
Right.
It's Christ Pray Mace, that's right.
That's right. Rhymes with famous. That's the trick.
Yeah, that's right. Fantastic. And James, who are you playing?
I'm playing a apparently human cleric, although I've got a spooky-looking hood on, named Zord Mortis. I would like to officiate over a funeral in every nation. I arrived at a wedding, hoping that it will turn out in my favor.
Now, is that Zord or Zorg?
Zord, with
Zord,
a D
okay.
as in death.
Excellent. I'd hate to mispronounce someone's name like I mispronounced Igar before. That would be really annoying. Excellent. And a personality trait. Afraid of being what? What was that? Outside. Oh, I like it. Yay. Afraid of being outside.
At an outside wedding.
That's right.
Outside? No one said it was outside. Weddings are always indoors, right?
Fortunately enough, not this wedding.
It's a conspiracy theory.
That's right. That's right. Yes, he's paying attention. And what has, considering that he is terrified of being outside, what has Zord decided to wear? An oversized cloak. Yeah, that sounds perfectly practical. Oversized scimitar tangling cloak. Yes. Concealing something under it, perhaps. Fantastic. And finally, Jeremy, who are you playing?
Wixie Widowmaker. Do I have
Hello.
Hello. Okay, I'm playing Wixie Widowmaker. She is an elf rogue. She really hates weddings, but she's kind of got a crush on Zord over here, so she's thinking that, maybe she can help him out with his wanting to officiate a funeral.
So weddings is a great place to meet people, so I think it's a perfectly practical step. With this in mind, let's go for clothing first then, I think, obviously. So what's Wixie wearing? A very small house.
With chicken legs, maybe?
With 2 chimneys for arms. So, a small house, yeah, made out of a barrel. So you mistook this for a fancy dress wedding. It's like, damn, don't you hate it when no one else comes dressed as a house? Excellent. And a personality trait? There's too much creativity. What happened here? Stabs everyone she meets, yes. It's a fairly practical characteristic to have in a Pathfinder game. Excellent. Fantastic. So I think we're ready. We're gathered. Can you hear this Syrinscape? Is it there? Oh, there we are. Oh, pretty. So we're gathered here on this beautiful day. Oh, by the way, I'm using Syrinscape, of course, and I'm using Realm Works, which is fantastic campaign management software where I'm going to be able to head off all my stats and everything for the creatures, should anything attack, because I'm sure that might happen. I can show you this lovely map here. Ding, ding, ding. So the wedding is in front of the cottage, which will be the future home of our our lovely bride and groom. So we're going to be stood over here with the guests sort of arrayed, bride's side and men's side. And we have the lovely Nellie. Thank you for Paizo for the use of their art. She's a delightful girl. She's actually quite pleasant to just about everybody, which is slightly suspicious. And she's marrying Dodgy George.
A stand-up guy.
He doesn't look sus in any way at all. She doesn't really like him, but she's marrying him for his good looks. The minister stands in front of the wedding guests and starts a long description of the joys of marriage. And you can see Dodgy George's legs are sort of starting to get a bit stiff, so he's sort of bopping up and down slightly off-puttingly. Lovely Nellie is really looking forward to after the wedding ceremony where she can consummate and make sure she's got hold of Dodgy George for the rest of his life. He's kind of like a trophy husband to her. It seems like it's going to be a lovely ceremony. The service goes on. What do we exchange at weddings in this particular region? Wine glasses. And contracts, that's right. Highly detailed contracts, sort of agreeing on the amount of personal time, establishing people's love languages, and absolutely. What are some of our characters doing during the service? The minister starts doing a very, very long sermon about the way that they're expected to behave in their marriage. And what are you guys doing?
Trying really hard not to fart right now. Probably grimacing.
Sitting up slightly straighter and straighter and straighter as we go on. Excellent.
I'm edging closer and closer to that cottage, like with a door with an inside.
Yeah.
Kind of pulling my cloak over, like kind of creeping over towards it.
You're fortunately on the groom's side, which is over near the cottage. So you're almost in the shade of the cottage.
All right.
Which is very convenient to you. Fantastic. What about anyone else?
Well, I have acquired one of the silverware with the napkin and the knife and the fork from the reception tables, and I am basically trying to maneuver my house and me through all of these people and stabbing them out of the way, trying to find myself a seat.
So not stabbing in a nasty way, just enough sort of butter fork in the back, kind of for the ribs kind of way.
It's probably a little harder than it needs to be.
Okay. Oh, excellent. And what about Mr. Bosco in his tutu?
Mr. Bosco is over to the side, not really paying attention to the wedding because he saw a rare crested belly bluefish.
That's lovely.
Is it dire?
Is it a diet?
It is a dire crested belly bluefish.
Fantastic. So you see eventually the inevitable signal, very subtle signal from Dodgy George, who sort of goes like this. And crashing from behind from tree, from above the roof, from all over the place come goblins! We need more Syrinscape. Is there someone on sound? Oh, there it is. Yay! We have surprise guests, and I'm able to open their stats within Zero Lab, which is really, really great. Yay! Yes. Fantastic. Everyone roll for initiative. Oh, wow. The goblin's got a total of 15.
Add your dexterity.
Who got the highest number?
So you got 8.
You're not there.
I've got an 8.
You got an 8. Fantastic. Did you get the highest number? 18. Fantastic. We'll start with Mr. Bosco, and then let's just, for simplification's sake, we'll go along the table. What do you do? Goblins are leaping everywhere.
Scream loudly like a girl.
Your tutu shivers dramatically in the wind.
It does. It's got to be some sort of conspiracy by the goblin overlords to get all of the birds. So I leap around and draw my broadsword and start swiping at goblins.
Fantastic. Well, you'll have to wait until they approach you so that
No, I'm just doing that, even though they're far away.
even that's almost balletically. Fantastic. Well, look, I reckon I'll give you a shot at one of the goblins. There are 12 goblins in this particular crowd at the moment. So take a roll. What's the goblin's massive AC? 16. That's not very bad.
No? Let's see, that would be 5.
Oh, you're plus 11 though, so that
plus
is
11,
a 16.
so 16.
16 is a hit! Yay! Do some damage. They have a total of 4 hit points, so if you can achieve more than 4 hit points, which I think a 5th level fighter in Pathfinder could probably do.
8.
8, yay! Describe the demise of one goblin.
Oh, an entire head lopping hit completely goes flying across and lands up by the groom.
It's kind of like golf. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Fantastic. Ina.
It's Einar?
Oh my gosh, it's so careful too.
I say, does this mean the food's gonna be delayed? And then I'm gonna magic missile some goblins.
Magic missiles and goblins. Fantastic.
It's probably opportune to let go of your wind now.
Yeah.
I'm saving my moves for the fire, man.
That's right.
The fire. All right. How many magic missiles do I get?
Probably 2 at 5th level, do you think? From memory? 3. Okay, good. You can take out 3 goblins if you're lucky.
Try. That's 4,
That's 1.
2, and 5.
So goblins make this sound. Take or 3 or 4 already. You got all of them, did you?
I only got 2 damage in the middle.
Okay, fantastic. So there's one goblin that's limping slightly. Fantastic. Zord!
I see death. I wander toward the closest dead goblin, kind of chuckling a little bit, because death's the only thing that makes me forget about the outside. And I'll go over the one that he almost killed, and I'll just stick him with my scimitar,
Fantastic. That's productive.
because I'm the cleric.
That's right.
And I rolled a 1, so I kind of drop my scimitar. I'm outside!
In the Dicestormers, we confirm criticals and fumbles immediately with no confirmation rolls. So someone call out something terrible that happens before Zord. Which? You get caught in your robe and fall over. Kind of like planking on the semi-injured goblin.
Oh, okay.
That's right. The goblin's like, hello, you look sweet, don't you? Help! Oh, Zord! It's not that time of the wedding yet. Fantastic. And Wixie.
Seeing the oncoming rush of targets, the people will probably be less unhappy that she can stab. Her eyes just light up and she lets out a little shriek.
Yay!
Digs in the closet that she's wearing for one of her daggers and chucks it at somebody. Anybody.
Anybody?
And that's only 11.
Only 11. Oh, look, there's probably a guest you could hit. So let's say the knife embeds itself in one of the guests.
All right.
I think it's only fair. And when they say... Which kind of has its own sort of satisfaction for you as well. Fantastic. I'm going to take an attack at everybody with my massive amount of 1d4 damage. Oh my gosh. So check out your armor classes. And the first person is Mr. Bosco, who's very... 2! Yay! It's 2 plus 4, 6. That's not more than your armor class, I suspect not, no. And a 5 plus 4 is 9. It's not going to hit... I know. I know what his name is.
Einar?
I know. It's quite ironic that you chose a name that's like, can be misinterpreted in pronunciation.
Yes, apparently.
12 plus 4 is 16. Does that hit Zord?
Normally it wouldn't, but I'm rolling around on the ground, so...
Yes! I hit you! Ready, 1d4 massive damage. 2 hit points
I
damage.
start crying.
Oh no! And Wixie, oh my gosh, I'm rolling. There are numbers on these with 2 digits, aren't there? Usually? No. Okay. I get a 9 against you, so I'm afraid I don't hit anyone. Right, there's still a goblin who's bashing you, and 11 others. Go for it, Mr. Bosco.
Okay.
Now, usually you contact with the sword. I think is the idea. It's not the air.
So I will absolutely try to chop off another goblin head.
Fantastic, go for it. AC 16. Does it hit? Does it miss?
Where's my plus? Sorry. No.
No? Yeah! Don't you bring
You're
the
rolling
fighter
to
to the
attack?
party to kill the
Yeah.
things? Isn't that the idea?
Yeah, you got a 24.
Oh, I have plus 11. Oh, sorry. There was a bird that distracted me.
It alighted on the corner of your tutu. It was a beautiful moment. Presumably you do more than 4 damage in bonuses, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what happens to the goblin?
Ooh, he's sliced entirely in half and both sides go flying. So there's parts of goblin everywhere.
Excellent. Good, fantastic. Ina. Yay, I got it right!
Yeah,
Yay.
there you go. I don't don't know if I really feel like wasting a fireball on a bunch of bitch-ass goblins.
Yeah. You could end the rest of it. No, save your fireball. There might be something that takes 5 damage fireball soon.
Yeah, right. Can I throw some alchemist's fire in a group?
You can. That's a great idea. I'll let you hit 3 of them.
Okay, fantastic. Is that a ranged touch attack?
I don't know. Who knows?
Alchemist fire, anybody?
Yes.
Grenade
Anyone know
light
about
weapon.
Pathfinder here? Range touch. Thought so.
Okay. 13.
13. For the touch AC.
Yeah.
Where is it? Can anyone see it? Yeah, 13. Yeah, you hit.
Yeah. All right. Any idea what the damage of alchemist fire is?
D6. I'm glad we brought all these people.
1 damage.
Yeah, how much damage on adjacent? 1 point. Okay, good. So D6 against one of them.
2.
2. I wasn't counting on having to track the hit points of the goblins since they had so few. But excellent.
Should have given me a
1 damage on a
superior
few
alchemist.
others. Excellent. Surely there's someone who can kill these goblins. Zord, what do you do with this lovely relationship you just found?
Zord's got a dexterity of 8, so I'm going to kind of roll back and forth and try to stand up. And just try to like look around, make sure nobody saw all that happen.
So that's probably wisdom damage to the goblin, do you think?
No, maybe. I am gonna try to kick him though, because I dropped my. Or no, I gotta grab my scimitar back up because I dropped it.
Okay, yeah.
I'll do that.
You do that. You grab you, so you roll off.
Yep.
Try and stand.
Yep.
Giving the goblin an attack of opportunity against you.
He can't hit me.
12. That's not going to be good numbers, unfortunately. Okay, excellent. You're now standing, which is somewhat more dignified.
Yes.
Congratulations. You made good progress.
Yeah. I win.
Wixie, you're good at stabbing people, surely.
Well, realizing that Zord is apparently having issues, I'm going to take a charge at the goblin that's laying on the ground in front of him.
Lovely. That sounds great.
Yes. So that's fine.
It's like a +2 because it's lying down against. No, that's range attack. So like, yeah, you get a +2.
All right, that is let's see, 14. 14.
14 should be enough to hit, especially with the charge.
So 3 points.
Can you do more than 3 points damage?
3 points of damage.
Oh, so that's dead! Yay! The 5th level Pathfinder character's killed a goblin. There's something wrong here. Awesome. I'm gonna up the ante a bit. At that point, suddenly coming crashing out of the forest is a massive, not a red dragon, you'll be very glad to hear.
Yes,
It's just a green dragon who's very angry about you eating, stabbing his compatriots, but not quite as angry as I expected he might be when he arrived. So there's now a green dragon coming swooping in. He's going to, let's say, catch how many of you from this end in his initial attack. Of 3 people it's going to attack him. He's going to attack you guys. I'm going to bring up his stats. Yes, give me the stats. Fantastic. His breath weapon is in his specials, and it's 66, and there's a DC 17 reflex save to leap out of the way for the first 3 players here.
Roll a d20. I got 2.
2. Yay!
I'd like to remind you that I have a dexterity of 8.
You have
But
a
I somehow got a
dexterity of
19.
8. So everyone failed.
No, I got a 19.
You got a 19?
Somehow.
So even with the -1, you still actually managed to dodge. Perhaps there's some particularly long grass or something. Okay, I'm going to roll the damage. It is 10, 19, 22 hit points damage if you take full damage. Yes! I like it. And it sounds like this. Fantastic. Right.
How much was the damage?
There's a dragon. This is something you're familiar with, Bosco, surely. Green dragons. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna scream like a girl again, and I'm actually gonna kind of run away from the dragon a little bit.
Okay, excellent. Take some cover.
Yeah.
While acid is dripping off you.
Yes, yes.
Fantastic. So it's like oh yeah. Fantastic. So you take cover.
Yes, yes. It's a dragon with
dragon,
good acidy breath.
Brave warrior, Mr. Moscow. And Aina.
I'm wondering where our fighter is. Well, I guess since none of my allies are bravely attacking it with a sword, it's free to be fireballed. So, so I'm gonna bend over and unleash my flatulence, and then start the fireball back there to ignite it, and then hit the dragon.
Excellent. This is what it sounds like.
All right.
Oh yeah. His reflex save
DC 17.
is +7, and he gets 17. What was the DC?
DC is 17.
Oh, what a shame.
Still taking some damage.
Do some damage. Do half damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. +1 damage.
Wow, what a waste. All right, so it's 23, so,
23.
11.
Yeah, I'll give you 11 damage. That's 12 damage, just to be generous.
All right.
Boom! Fantastic. At this point, I'd like to introduce from the audience an item, a special item that Zord will be able to use in his next turn. So yell out something. What was the squirrels? A rod of rabid squirrels. Fantastic. So, define for us what it does to the dragon and then use it.
All right, well, I found this on one of my travels into the northern wildlands, and it comes from the barbarian kingdom, so these are really big squirrels. Whenever you spell it, it's all capital letters. And I'm going to just wedge it into the dragon's mouth, so it snaps inside his mouth, and they just run down his
And the
throat.
squirrels all appear.
Yeah.
Swallow attack. Fantastic.
And but at the same point, I noticed this lovely elf who brings her own house with her, so I'm kind of like, hey, how's it going? Check out my squirrels.
And how much damage does swallowing a whole heck of
That's this many?
squirrels? That many. Yay! Tell me some number.
That's like 5.
5. Should we double or
They're
half
just
of 5?
squirrels.
Double, yeah. 10 damage. Because they're dire squirrels,
Oh,
that's
that's
right. Fantastic. Wixie, what do you do?
Well, seeing this dragon, I immediately pop into my house and pop my potion of invisibility.
Nice.
Vacate my house.
And vacate your house.
Vacate my house.
Empty house.
You figured this is definitely not the fancy dress wedding you were looking forward to. Oh, what's going to happen when he appears? Oh, you're like, con damage on the dragon.
You don't know.
Fantastic. All right, I'm going to land this dragon in the middle of the in the middle of the lovely, beautiful wedding field, and find the correct place to attack. And attack. I'll attack everyone in a row, except you ran away, didn't you? Ah, behind a tree. It attacks a wizard with its bite, gaining a massive 21, which should definitely be enough to hit Ezrin. Not Ezrin. it is a Pathfinder free gen.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. 14 hit points damage. Wow. And 2 claws on, which are massively easily hitting on Zord. 8 + 7 and 8 + 7. Max damage. 15 hit points twice. Are you still standing?
Of course.
Yeah.
Sword is made of health.
I am not.
If you die today, your cousin comes in the next round. They do, however, have to be called Andrew.
Gummo Morris.
Well,
was that?
Gummo Mortis is my
Yeah,
cousin.
That's right. Good. Excellent. And what's left over? A couple of wing attacks on Wixie. 5 + 8 is probably not going to hit, and 11 + 8 is 19. Does that hit you?
Miss chance.
He's in. Oh, what am I saying? Yeah, so no, I think neither of them hit, which is just as well. Fantastic. Great. What do you do from your well-concealed position of safety?
Well, I probably should do something.
Yay!
What do fighters do? What's right in the name fighter?
But it's a dragon. It's not a goblin. I will run and leap onto the back of the dragon.
There you
Because it's kind of like a bird, right?
So, in your skills there, you've got acrobatics, so give us an acrobatics roll.
Okay.
go. +1.
So roll d20. So I'll say DC 15 because it's a great idea.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, a 19 plus
Yeah! You even look awesome when you do it. So you know,
my green
that's right, in your green tutu.
1. Flapping in the wind.
Fantastic. So I'll give you something special to be able to do on the back of the dragon next time. An item for Aina. What are we going to give him? Magic oversized kitchen utensils.
All right.
Fork 'em. Should we give you like mage-like powers and you can channel your spell through the fork?
Sure.
Yeah. Go.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm going to slap two of them together, and then when they impact, a scorching ray comes out.
Fantastic. I like it. Roll a touch attack on the scorching ray.
I shall. Hey. I rolled a 1. It's like more of a gentle ray. It's like kind of caresses the dragon a little bit.
There's a poor bird just up in the tree that's completely fried beyond the limit. And it plops down onto the plate next to one of the wedding guests who hasn't actually noticed the battle started yet, and she thinks the main course has started. And she's like,
Hey, that's mine. That's mine.
Sword, having utilized your squirrel attack,
Well, I noticed that I may have been torn open a little bit here and there, and a couple other people, so I'm going to explode with healing all over the place. With my
Fantastic.
channel energy.
now this particular build of that he's using doesn't have selective channeling because your charisma is so unbelievably bad.
Well, maybe. But no one's heard the dragon yet, right? Except the squirrel, so yeah.
No, a lot of people have heard the dragon.
Well, I'm going to try to tumble and dodge away from the dragon before, so I can get out of his range.
Should we let him do that?
I could make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics to exclude the dragon from your channel.
I got a -7, I can do this.
DC 15.
That's a 3.
Yeah! So I'm gonna give double healing to the dragon, I think.
Oh, that's fine.
Right, channel for us, and everyone will get this back.
11.
11.
I will take it.
The dragon's back to full hit points, I think. Yay!
And I'm gonna, dragon, see, help me out.
It's nice, it's beautiful.
Okay.
The chance of death has just increased. It's fantastic. Excellent. What does Wixie do in her invisible state?
Well, I've got this grappling hook, this rope, so I'm kind of thinking if I can, like, latch it onto something and tie it off.
Talk right into the mic.
Okay. Sorry.
Is the sound
So-
anyway?
There we go, I can hear you now.
Yay!
Alright, so I got this grappling hook with this rope. So I'm thinking if I can tie it off somewhere and just have this like trip line in front of me, maybe I can have a little bit of a barrier over this dragon, because, you know, I'm apparently not good at realizing dragons are a little strong.
Excellent.
So,
So
yeah.
you're going to swing the grappling hook around and create a barrier between you and the dragon.
Yes.
Excellent. That
Yes.
sounds good. Good. Mr. Bosco. We haven't given you an item yet, have we? An item for Mr. Bosco.
Fishing rod of wonder.
A fishing rod of wonder. Awesome. It's wedged in the tutu. Utilize your fishing rod of wonder somehow, Mr. Bosco, and tell us what happens.
I will fishing rod of wonder cast for a goblin with which I can throw from the top of the dragon into the other goblins.
Fantastic. Give us some sort of roll, any roll, I don't care. Tell me a number. It succeeds! Yay! That's right. Do 2d6 damage on both goblins.
Okay, where's
7 on 2 goblins. Yay! Someone actually killed something!
Hurrah!
the fighter?
Yay! The fighter actually killed something!
I will point out that my fireball may have also killed some goblins. We didn't really get into it.
True! That's really mean of me, sorry. 1d6 goblins also died in your fireball.
All right, here comes a 1. 4.
4! Oh, fantastic. Excellent. Oh, there's how many did I say? There's 7 now, so there's only 5 goblins left.
Excellent.
Did I forget to take an attack when it came back to me? I'm going to take everyone's attack. I'm going to do a goblin attack on every one of the players. Excellent, with their fantastic +4. It's 19 against you, Bosco. No. Whoa, it's the tutu gives like area effect protection.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
19 against Ina.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it rained down the horror of 1d4 on you, scoring 2 hit points damage.
Wow.
And a 9 is no good, and an 8 is no good against you, especially considering you're invisible and we don't even know where you are. Fantastic. The dragon, however, who can't breathe for one more round, is going to attack with everything it's got. Being invisible was quite a good idea, wasn't it?
I think so.
Fantastic. A bite against Zord, who's the only one I seem to have been able to kill so far at all. Oh, this is interesting. 18?
Yep.
Yes! Yay! Oh, 7 hit points damage. That was rather lame. No, yep, 7. No, sorry, it's 2d6 is the bite. Oh, I rolled the wrong dice. Yeah, you should have. 16 hit points damage. Haha. And let's say the 2 claws can attack you from sort of like this. Except it's kind of like a T-Rex. Can't really reach very well. So I'll give it a -2 on these 2 attacks. Oh, but that's definitely going to hit. 24. And a 1! Okay, so someone think of a fumble. The first attack does 9 hit points damage, and he hits himself, causing damage to himself. Double damage? Yeah! 10 plus 16 hit points damage against the dragon.
Has the dragon done the most damage to the dragon now?
Yes.
No.
The dragon says this. Because it's not impressed.
How eloquent.
How eloquent, that's right, yes. Shakespeare is much better than in the original dragon. And then the 2 wing attacks against Ina. In the order of 18?
Hit.
Hit. And 18.
Still a hit.
Fantastic. 4 hit points damage and 18 points damage.
Woo! 12 altogether.
Now I've given you a turn, so it is Zord's turn.
Alright, this dragon's causing trouble, so I'm gonna try to cast a spell on him. I'm casting blindness on the dragon.
Fantastic. Which is a will save versus something?
It's fortitude.
Fortitude save.
DC 17.
DC 17. I've got my large die.
I'm sure there's.
Oh, 11. He's blind.
Yeah!
Oh, no. You know what the dragon says?
I need a cane.
Like this. A cane. The dragon's got one of the canes and feels around people. I love it. Fantastic. And Wixie.
Well, now that the dragon is blind, I don't have to be invisible anymore, so I'm going to go ahead
Completely
and
makes the whole
attack
turn
it.
into redundant. Excellent.
All right.
Come on,
so,
Roach can do lots of damage in the right situation.
Yeah. That's 13.
13 in total. Fantastic.
Yes.
Ooh. Now, fortunately, since I put the dragon's turn late last time, it's my turn again. Woohoo! And I promised that it could breathe. So everyone make. Let's see how many characters it gets from the other end of the table. 2. So it just happens to randomly catch you in an effort in trying to fry the cleric of death. And you both need to reflex saves. Remember, I think it was 17, wasn't it? Yes.
Oh, I got a natural 20. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Somebody
Oh, yeah!
level up. Fantastic. Zord levels up. Everything's a +1 from the rest of today.
Alright!
Oh, that's fantastic. 10. 14 hit points damage is the max damage, so take half of that if you only got half. Fantastic. I've made the rogue a bit crispy. You're still invisible and it's blind anyway. You're still invisible to the goblins. Did you attack? You did attack. You appear, so I can attack you with a goblin. Yay! 15?
No.
And no, 12 definitely won't hit. 5 and 9 definitely won't hit. A 1! A goblin fumbles the attack on Zord. What happens to it? Explodes! Causing 3d6 damage to Zord. 12 hit points damage against Zord. Yay!
Now, when I leveled up, did I get more hit points?
Yeah. Normal hit dice. Roll for hit points, which is what you normally do in the middle of encounters.
So therefore, I'm not dead after that 12 points?
Oh! That's fantastic.
But only barely.
Only barely. The dragon has had its turn, so it is Mr. Bosco.
Well, I'm gonna kill a dragon.
You are.
I'm
Stab
gonna
the dragon
drive.
through the
Yes,
head.
my long sword in the neck. I'm right up there in position. It shouldn't be too hard.
You are. You should definitely go for it. Stab the dragon, stab the dragon, the dragon. You can tell I'm the composer, can't you? That's so creative. It's just flowing out.
Yeah.
All right, roll an attack.
All right.
You're rolling a d12 there.
He's trying to
Sorry.
Do you own a gaming conference or something? That's right.
No, without no. 19.
19 is.
Plus 1 for advantageous.
That's right.
20.
Totally.
It's also still blind.
Can everyone notice that the armor class of this dragon is 20? You owe someone some stuff.
Thank
Fantastic.
you.
Roll your damage.
Okay, so that's
It's the bonuses that makes all the difference. Yay! And you get a second attack as well, since you're not going to take a 5-foot step, presumably.
so 13.
Here we
Triple
go.
damage! That's like a sum. 39 hit points damage in the head!
Take that, dragon. Thank you.
Everyone likes this player. I like it. It's nice. You do have a second attack. I just did promise just before someone caused triple damage.
So do I roll again?
Yeah, roll d20.
Yeah, roll another attack with the other weapon.
Oh.
Very cool.
16.
16. No, it would have been quadruple damage, but it misses. Ha! Whose side are you on anyway? Obviously, theirs. Fantastic. I know. You know, I know Stallone. I know. That's right.
Just call me Bob at this point. I mean, whatever.
Go Bob!
Just kill him off, make it angry.
Fireball the dragon with the fighter on the back.
Yes, I'm going to try to Scorching Ray the dragon in his face.
Again, excellent.
Yes.
Touch attack.
Yes. There we go.
Do I have Scorching Ray?
I rolled a 19. That's we're going to hit a touch attack.
And that will definitely hit the dragon's touchdown pass.
Fantastic. Alrighty.
I love that sound. What? Hang on. How much?
I haven't rolled yet.
3d6?
4d6.
4d6 to get rid of 17 hit points. No, we're not going to get any more help anymore.
Well, apparently it's going to light it on fire because of my alchemy power components. So,
Fantastic.
yeah.
Is this being channeled through the fork, presumably?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's good. Needs more than 17.
Yeah. Alright, 13.
13.
Yeah.
Ooh. It has. Flatulence, but no, flatulence bonus of 1 for sure. Excellent. And you know what the dragon says? I can trigger the dragon's roars from within Realm Works, which is the coolest thing, which makes it so much easier to find them. It says, which is, yeah, that's right, fantastic. Wow.
I pulled down my bikini top.
You get a +1 distraction bonus to your AC.
excellent.
Yeah.
The dragon's blind, he doesn't notice.
That's right, yeah.
Bosco
We didn't
does.
establish we didn't establish what Wixie was wearing underneath her house, did we? And now that she's appeared, we should make sure that's very clear.
Insulations.
Bird feathers! Bird feathers! -2 on all attacks for the rest of the encounter because you're so attracted to Wixie's bird feathers. Fantastic, that's beautiful. Alright, Zord.
Kill the dragon sword!
Potential glory here, Zord.
I'm the support character, so I'm going to pass that glory to the wonderful and beautiful elf here.
Beautiful.
By casting Bull Strength on her while the dragon is still blind.
Full strength, fantastic. I forgot the dragon was blind, yeah. That'd be something worthwhile remembering.
Now, I don't think I've gotten an item from you guys yet.
Hey, I love this spell, Sanderson, this one. This is full strength. Have we given an item to everyone? No, we haven't.
Not to me.
Okay. What was that? A Vorpal slap chop. Fantastic. Great. Okay. Wield your weapon.
All
you need to
right.
cause 3 more hit points damage.
Well, I can do that with bleed damage from my sneak attack
That's
last
right.
turn.
And it is blind still, so you can totally do that. If you can hit, of course.
All right.
You're a rogue. Okay.
That is a natural 20.
That's the way to finish a dragon. Just describe the most. What happens to the dragon? You chop its head off, it explodes into smithereens, burying the entire party in its breath weapon. Everyone takes full damage, +1 because that was such a great idea. Fantastic. 10, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22 hit points damage.
That's enough to turn me into a lich.
Yay!
Did we all take that?
Do you all take that damage?
Okay, I'm totally dead.
Oh yes, as well!
Yeah.
I'm not dead yet.
That's because you were hiding half the time and they loved you. Thank you. You guys are crazy. That was really, really fantastic. Let's just go across the table really quickly and tell us something exciting that's happening at GenCon, spooky product, whatever you want to do.
Well, like he said earlier, I work for Lone Wolf, and we've got Realm Works and Hero Lab demos, and well, I guess I don't have to pimp this particular event anymore, but we have seminars too that you can come to.
Yeah. I can only emphasize, Realm Works was fantastic in terms of managing all the content. If you've got your pictures, you need them available right now. I usually had sort of directories of this and bits of text files and everything, and Realm Works just brings it all together and you can use it. And what's really cool is you can trigger Syrinscape sounds now within Realm Works. So any one shot anywhere in the app, you don't need to go to Syrinscape and scroll through and then find it and then link through. You can just click on that little shortcut you can see up on the screen and it sends it straight happening, which is really, really cool.
Well, before we
James.
jump to him, I should let you guys know booth 1045.
Yeah, booth
So you know where to
1045.
find us.
James.
Big thing we've got going on, we just released Occult Adventures, which is all about what happens when your character gets killed and has to come back from the dead because the GM is mean.
That'll be the next live RPG Plus by the looks of it.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
excellent. Ghost Sword.
Fantastic.
So we released 4 new products here this week. We have my Fantasy Age role-playing game. Thank you. The Titan's Grave adventure book, which is, thank you. There's a Titan's Grave seminar in this room right after this, also. And then the Dragon Age core rulebook, and then we have a party card game called Love to Hate, whose charming Irish designer is here and running demos at our booth, which is 1509.
That's cool. Yeah. You make me poor, Chris. It's not very nice. Poor and poor and poor.
I'm helping you.
It's good. You are. You're unburdening me from Western, drags. That's great.
Well, there's GenCon. Seriously, I just want to thank all of you guys for coming to not only this event, but to the show. It is absolutely the best 4 days in gaming, and welcome home.
Fantastic. Do make sure you drop by 1045 as well, which is the booth that we're sharing with Realmworks, and give me your dragon roars. We're making a GenCon official dragon and monster attack sound set, which will be the sound of people being eviscerated and things eviscerating them. So drop by and roar into my recorder, and thank you so much for coming and making this really lots of fun.
Thank you, Ben.
That was fun.
Thank you.
That was fun.
Good, yeah.
I'm just going to stay on this stage.
Oh, that's right.